Get more now on the situation at Hearts, who have been issued with their 6th winding up order in 3 years over an unpaid tax bill of £450,000. Let's go live to Charles Patterson at Tynecastle. Charles, good to see you. It was only 5 months ago that Hearts were lifting the Scottish Cup, so how are we in this situation once again?
Well, absolutely, and they made money from that cup run, from live TV games, big gates, and that great win at Hampden Park. Since then, they've played Liverpool in the Europa League, both games live on the television. That created income as well, and they sold one of their best players, David Templeton, on transfer deadline day to Rangers. It's Rangers who are ironically enough, are the model almost for what has happened here at Hearts. Rangers went into administration, you might recall, because they did not pay their PAYE. They didn't pay their taxes effectively to HMRC. Hearts have an outstanding tax bill of a PAYE bill of £450,000. There is a winding up petition, which the deadline of which is on Thursday next week, and that is really judgment day as far as Hearts are concerned. There has been money that the club have been living off as a result of those successes in the last 6 months or so, and the big games and the TV deals and whatnot. But the club has effectively run dry. The well is empty. Vladimir Romanov, the majority shareholder, and UBIG, the parent company that controls Hearts' debt, they effectively stopped putting money into this club in February and said that the club needed to be self-sufficient. And we spoke to Sergei Fedotovich today, the Hearts director, who is very closely linked with Vladimir Romanov. They have launched a share scheme at this club, but Sergei Fedotovich says that every penny has been accounted for. There's real problems, though, in terms of raising finance now.
Well, it's pretty much black and white in the accounts. Everything is disclosed and will be disclosed, and money is there. You know, I said it's as simple as that. It's 8 million cost against 6 million of income this year, and previous year was even a little bit harder than that.
Does that include the money though from
everything? Everything is included. Every penny is included in this. So you know, there's still a gap after all these great runs. There's still a gap, and you know, after all this thing is not you know, we're not in England. You know, if we have a game that is televised, it's not the same money. If we have a cup game, it's not the same money. It's you know, it would be wrong to compare, you know, to some, you know, other clubs that you know, doing this down south. You know, it's a different economic reality.
So, Charles, just explain what options the club has available to them to avoid being wound up on that date, the 15th that you said, next Thursday.
Well, initially, there is this share scheme which the club are asking fans to contribute to. Effectively, they are putting a bucket out and saying to the supporters, can you help us out? Can you donate here? I have to say, the club shop today has been humming with supporters coming in, buying tickets, investing in the share scheme and buying merchandise as well. There's been a real rallying of support, certainly on the face of it, it seems, from supporters. But the other option is to bring in money through gates. They don't have a game here until a week on Saturday, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. But will Vladimir Romanov stump up some cash? He said he's not going to invest. The club needs to be self-sufficient, but this is an emergency situation. And Sergei Fedotovich has told us today that they have been in contact with UBIG and Mr. Romanov about possibly a short-term measure.
We've got a response from his company that they will look at the ways to help things out. Obviously, they will require some time. I would say it's not guaranteed, but you know, at least it's good that they are looking at the ways to help us out. And even if they will be able to provide us with help, it will be something that we'll need to repay again. You know, this won't be any other thing. You know, this again something that the club will need to pay back.
So Vladimir Romanov, there's no guarantee that there'll be money coming from him. The fans are being asked to dig deep, and we have spoken to quite a few of them this morning, many of whom have been coming down here to put their money into the club, and asking them just why they are doing it now.
I'm just going in to buy 5 tickets for the St Mirren game. For me and my friends, I'll be honest with you, I didn't go all the time. But obviously I'm doing my bit to try and save the club.
And hopefully we can get the short-term fix, and by the end of the season, get rid of Vladimir Romanov and get someone else in who's going to invest in the youth system at Tynecastle and keep the funds low.
Two minds to buying this option. I had two minds to say to myself, just go the same way as Rangers and just go into administration. But I don't know what happened to the stadium. You know, if I could keep the stadium and get rid of Romanov, I'd be quite happy to go down to 3rd Division.
They should be paying the taxes. It's been mismanaged. Don't know the ins and outs of it, but this is the start of saving us, and hopefully we can get it all paid off, get it settled, and then start again.
The blame is on Romanov. I mean, he owns the club, and as a businessman, his record's absolutely shocking.
Interesting to hear some of the supporters there saying that the club needs to pay its taxes. That is what did for Rangers in terms of administration, and certainly HMRC are really knuckling down on clubs that don't do that. It's a major, major problem, this, for Hearts, and Sergei Fedotowicz, when I spoke to him this morning, he couldn't give us a straight answer as to why they have not learnt the lessons of Craig White and Rangers. Next Thursday is the deadline. Supporters are trying to rally round, but there is major, major problems here financially, and certainly any more that we get on this, we will bring it to you first.
Race against time. Charles, thanks very much for now.